Well, hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Pisces, let's find out what can you expect coming up in your life. Starts with the Tower. See what's going on here. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional side, or get a private reading from someone you trust. So Pisces, the overall energy of this reading is a divine soulmate connection, union between two people with lots of joy and love. Well, surrounding your entire reading, so I think there's hope, but we'll see. The Tower. It feels like there might be a separation with whoever is your divine soulmate. There could have been a blow up. This is in your highest energy, so it feels like this is recent. Let's keep reading. Next to the Tower is the Magician. There is the infinity symbol. That's the symbol of intuition and knowing. The Magician, now, you have all the tools, okay? You have all the tools to manifest just what it is that you want. Now, what do you want, okay? Do you want the Four of Wands, or do you want the Tower moment? Now, there could have been a fight, like an argument. There could have been just something that kind of blew you away, and it affected this relationship, whatever it is. But do know that you have all the tools to manifest what it is that you want. You have that Cup of Love, the Pentacle for security and stability, the Wand of fresh starts, new beginnings. You might need that. And the Wand of passion. And a sword for truth and clarity. You'll probably need that too. You'll probably need them all to get through this. That's how it feels already. Right next to the Magician, Pisces, is the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is fire, so that would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But there's that wand, okay? That wand, I told you might need it, of fresh starts and new beginnings. And it's also, the Queen of Wands does have a lot of passion. That's one thing about this energy. They're all male or female, all the cards. So it's like wherever the Queen puts her love, she puts her passions, like gardens, animals, people, wherever it is. So it's a very passionate card, and it's also all about fresh starts and new beginnings. So I feel like this relationship has blown up, and but you're manifesting, I think you're manifesting it to come back in. You want a fresh start and new beginning. Let me keep reading. I have the Two of Swords under the Tower card next to the Four of Wands. So this is like guarding your heart, having your swords up for self-protection. It's all about truth and clarity. The blindfold's on. It's like, it feels like you haven't been wanting to deal with this situation. You haven't been wanting to see it because it hurts your heart. Okay, so this is your way of protecting your own heart, is by not dealing with it. But obviously you're going to be dealing with it. You can't just, you can live in the Tower moment if you want to, but you must move on somehow. Okay, you can't stay there in the Tower moment just because you don't want to deal with things. You may have known that this Tower moment was going to come. You may have known, because I see the Devil card right under the Two of Swords, and we're going to get there in just a second. So you may have known about something or suspected something, but just kind of never said anything. Just kind of, waited, hoped that it would go away on its own, and I don't think it did. I think it turned into a Tower moment. So this divine soulmate, right next to that Four of Wands, so lots of love and joy, is a Six of Cups. And this is right under the Queen of Wands. I think you do want to move forward with them. you know, this Tower moment may have happened a long time ago with the Six of Cups showing up. It might have been in your past sometime. But you've definitely known this person in another lifetime. You might have known them in this lifetime early on. But this is a sweet new start, because the cup here has a flower in it. This is the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it. So I'm not sure whether you approach them or they approach you. I almost feel like they're approaching you. I don't know. I can't make up my mind which way that's going. But you're the one that's manifested it. See, we have the Magician up in your highest energy, and the Magician's pointing right at the Six of Cups. So I think whoever this divine soulmate is, I think you're meant to come back together for one reason or another. Maybe a soul contract that hasn't been fulfilled. I have the Devil card under the Two of Swords. So it feels to me like this Tower moment all happened over a third party or a third energy of some sort that was bound to the person that you were involved with. So this is a card for Capricorn only because of the horns, okay? So Capricorn could be strong in your chart or someone else's, but this is being bound to someone who's bound to someone or something else. That's what you're ignoring. That's what you didn't want to deal with. But, you know, that can only last so long. I think there was a blow up, and I feel like it was in the past. And I feel like something's being renewed here. The Devil card is right next to the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card for Taurus. So Taurus might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. The Hierophant is about traditional values and morals. It's about security, stability, groundedness. It is one of the cards in the tarot deck for marriage, and so is the Four of Wands. Now, perhaps you were married to this person before, or it was just a really committed relationship that just got blown to dust, you know. But it feels like you're coming back together, and I think you manifested it yourself. Maybe you weren't ready for the relationship. Maybe now you know you have all the tools to make something work. I have the Hermit right next to the Hierophant, right next to the Six of Cups. The Hermit is a card for Virgo, so Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But what the Hermit is doing here is shining a lantern. You've been seeking your path forward. The Hermit shining a lantern right on the Hierophant, and it's right next to the Six of Cups. Excuse me. It's all that talking that makes me have cough in many readings. So I feel like whatever that you're manifesting a reunion with someone that you've known from the past. Maybe you even did plan a marriage or were in a marriage or just a commitment. But I feel like you are now, the path forward, it looks like, is with this soulmate. Oh my gosh. Let me take out the second part of this reading, Pisces. There, I'm sure, is more we need to know. I know there's more I need to know. Pisces. There is fire energy. Aries. There's Aquarius. More fire energy. I have the Emperor up here in your highest energy. Okay, I feel like, yes, you want a fresh start and a new beginning, but you're going to hold true to yourself, okay? The Emperor is very solid. The Emperor, like, knows what they want. They know what they don't want, and you can't really budge them. So I feel like you want to go forth. You'd like to move forward. You do have passion. I think you're manifesting moving forward with this old soulmate that you used to know, but you're not wavering from who you are. You're very well liked and respected by others, and you also might hold a job as a leader in your profession, whatever that might be. So it's the card of Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But here's the Eight of Cups, the walking away. You've never forgotten about this person. I feel like it happened a long time ago, maybe even in high school. But I feel like you have never forgotten the walking away. You know, I feel like they might have done the walking away, not you. I'm not sure. It could go either way. But you're mentally like stressed and struggling over this, like you made a mistake. Like this was all a mistake. You should have stayed together. And I feel like you're feeling that way, yet you're not going to bend over. I mean, you're not going to become someone you're not for this relationship. But I think you're ready and very mature now to move forward or maybe try again somehow to reach out to them. I have the Knight of Swords under the Emperor and next to the Six of Cups. This is an actionable card. I feel like you want to communicate with them. I feel like you're going to reach out to them and ask for truth. So maybe they were the ones that walked away. Maybe they were the ones that had this toxic energy attached to them. But I feel like you still have questions about what happened, and you're going to seek it out. I have the Nine of Pentacles next to the Knight of Swords and under the Eight of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles, this is who you are now. This can be Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I do have Taurus and Virgo right here, and Capricorn, all on the bottom line. But this is your energy. You are stable and secure. You are self-confident. You are good at being a single individual, although you still have not forgotten about this soulmate. You still, and maybe that's why you're still single, is because you have not forgotten about this soulmate. You've done some deep healing. I've got the Star card right next to the Nine of Pentacles and under the Five of Wands. This is very spiritual, deep healing, remembering the essence of who you are, healing right to your bare bones. This is the card for Aquarius, so Aquarius might be strong in your chart someplace or in someone else's around this reading. So you've done your healing. You've come out really good on the other side, but you've not forgotten about someone from your past. And there was an interfering party, I believe. I feel like if it wasn't for an interfering party or an addiction or something like that, that you probably would have been married. You probably would have been there. And I think there's still hope for that with the Hermit shining the lantern on the Hierophant and being right below the soulmate card from your past. So I have the Seven of Pentacles next to the Hermit and under the Knight of Swords. It's all this waiting. Kind of feels like they might have even ghosted you. You might have waited a long time for them to come back. You have questions, just like I said, and you're going to get them cleared up, but you have never forgotten about them, male or female. And this is waiting for you know, for this bush to bear fruit. It's waiting for something to come to fruition. But look how bored this person is. Time has gotten by. It may have been 7 years. But next to the Seven of Pentacles is the Eight of Swords. And this is under the Nine of Pentacles. So you've been kind of bound by this relationship for quite a while because you haven't really shaken it. You haven't seen all the truth. And this is what you need. You need this for either closure or maybe you'll move forward with them. But your feet aren't bound, your mouth isn't bound, but you're feeling bound. Because you can't see all those swords of truth and clarity. So you're just going to go right in there and get it. You may even be in therapy as far as I can see, and you just need your answers. But I think it's going to turn out to be a little bit more than just answers. I have the Strength card right under the Star card, right next to the Eight of Swords. There's the infinity symbol again of intuition and knowing. You know what you need to do, and you're going to find the strength and the courage to do it. Just like this person is actually petting the lion rather than running from it. So, you know, this is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading, but you are going to, it's because you're healed, because you're self-confident, because you know that they can't, you have control over your own self. You're going to hold true to yourself. You're ready for a fresh start, new beginning. You're still a very passionate person. You're everything that you are. They haven't taken anything from you. They might have a long time ago, but you have it all back. And you have questions that you want answers to. Also, you just haven't forgotten about them. I think you still love them. I think you still have feelings for them and a lot of confusion that you need to clear up. What's on the bottom of this deck for Pisces? Yeah, you've been stuck, just like I said. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles, being stuck, like the Eight of Swords, not going anywheres, just kind of living life. You know, I think it started with the Seven of Pentacles, all that waiting for them to come back or apologize or, you know, do something to fix the relationship. And then you just found yourself staying in that place of the Seven of Pentacles, which puts you into the Four of Pentacles. And so while you've been stuck and not moving forward, you have become yourself. You've become strong. You've become very ready to move forward now. You're coming out of this Four of Pentacles from that Tower moment. I don't know what happened. If this is your reading, then you know what happened. You know what's going on. And if this isn't your reading, check your moon sign, because that is your private and emotional self. Or get a private reading from someone that you trust. But it looks like you're going to reach out to an old soulmate and seek answers. You have healed, thank goodness, and you are a very strong person now. So, Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.